Greetings! I am Red, or Foxy Loxy, and welcome to the Terror Zone. And today, we're going to take a very dark story that has evolved throughout the Disney world. And it's been a big month, a whole story about the most powerful Disney villain of all time, Trainabog. This story has been made by many generations to come, for it is called Niambulb Mountain. It is a poem that's also been written the same way as the Sorcerer's Apprentice. It is a story with music, that comes with music, and it's also a poem. So, this story is basically about a devil named Trainabog who emerges from his mountain to collect all the dead ghosts. As he does, he collects the dead ghosts within the segment. He crosses them all around the secretary until he brings them to his final lair. And then he tortures the goblins half the time, and then does more work on it. The whole segment is basically showing how the devil works in his way of taking care of creatures such as goblins and ghosts. And then at the end of the story, Trainabog is stopped by the sun as a group of folk Christian people roam the area, and he meets his end as he goes back to sleep in his mountain. And that's the story pretty much from there. Now, we go into the real poem, which is the same way, only the poem kind of shows a little bit of a backstory towards our friend Trainabog here. For it starts off with it being like this. We appear on a mountain. The story appears to be on a mountain where three witches are there. And it seems that they have a boy with them. Now, we don't really know if the boy's kidnapped or he joins them, but somehow he is with them and he has been a part of them. Somehow. So, once the boy is there at the mountain, the witches do a little bit of magical work and they change the boy into Trainabog. And that's how Trainabog came to be, well, Trainabog. He was once a little boy, turned into something more evil than himself. So, and as you can see throughout the rest of the story, he becomes control over the whole mountain as he does what he does in the original Disney version. He controls the ghosts, the goblins, and, all that stuff. And according to Disney Element, he is the one who makes Disney villains come to life. And that is the real story of the Niambulb Mountain. What do you guys think? Do you think it's very interesting to see the flashback of Trainabog? And do you think we'll see in the live-action version of Disney? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And I'll see you next time in the Terror Zone.